Right now, you're taking too many losses. And even though you've seen your strategy work while backtesting or demo trading, because of the amount of losses you keep having in a row, you're unable to become profitable. For every winning trade you have, you end up having 20 or more losses. So in this video, I'm going to help you to reduce your losses and increase your win rate by taking you through 3 important steps, which will put you in the position to become profitable and get that funded account you want so you can start getting payouts. But before I can help you, here's why you should listen to me. I'm currently averaging a 45 to 60% win rate across all my trading accounts. And over the last 2 years, I've acquired multiple 6 figures in funding and continue to make consistent payouts. So today, I'm going to walk you through how to lose less trades and increase your win rate. Step 1, do more of what works. The first step to reducing the amount of losses you take and increasing your win rate is to take more trades. And I know it sounds counterintuitive, so let me explain. You are already currently taking a lot of trades, but the majority of them are losses because they are most likely low quality trades. So instead, you need to take more trades, but these trades need to be higher quality. And instead, of course, you need to take less low quality trades. By the way, if you would like to work with me to get my help to become profitable, get funded, start making consistent payouts and scaling your trading income, do consider checking out the link in the description. So here's what you need to do. You need to increase the amount of A+ setups you are taking. But how can you take more high quality trades? That's the real question here. Well, it's actually fairly simple, but it does require a little bit of effort. Identifying your high quality trades. If you have already taken a handful of winning trades, and this could have been done through backtesting, maybe placing trades hypothetically on the charts, but not actually placing them live. It could have been through demo trading or maybe a failed funded account. But if you've had winning trades in the past, analyze and study them. Set aside an hour to review your past winning trades and find out the exact process, the technical set of rules you followed to identify these winning trades. So what were the market conditions like when these trades won? What session were these winning trades presented within? You need to go back and identify your past winning trades and analyze them. Identify the process behind these trades. What was it about these trades that made them high probability? That's what you need to be identifying. Once you've identified that, you then need to write down all the details and the entire process that you have identified behind these winning trades. So get it all written down on paper or wherever. Once you've done that, this is what you need to do next. Only take a trade if it aligns with the set of rules and process you've identified from studying your past winning trades. So your main focus, okay, the idea here is to do more of what makes you money. That's your main focus, which can only be done by identifying the process behind the types of trades you have taken in the past that are high quality and profitable. So that's your main focus, okay? Is to do more of what makes you money. And the only way you're going to be able to do more of what makes you money is by following that exercise I suggested to you by identifying, studying all of your past winning trades and highlighting and knowing exactly what it was about those trades that made them high probability, writing down the process and then sticking to that process and only taking a trade if the charts, the markets align with those set of rules. Step 2, do less of what doesn't work. The second step to reducing how many losses you take and increasing your win rate is to do less of what isn't making you money. Again, fairly simple. But how do you know what to do less of? Here's what you need to do. Identifying what loses you money. Similar to the exercise in step 1, but instead of reviewing your past winners, analyze and study at least 50 of your past losing trades. So set aside an hour to review your past losing trades and identify why these trades were low quality. What were the market conditions like when these trades lost? How were you feeling at the time of taking these trades? So study your past losing trades. What was it about them that was low quality? What were the market conditions like? How were you feeling at the time of taking the trades? What was it about these low quality trades that keep losing you money, that make them low quality? This is what you need to be identifying in step 2. Find out, like I've said, why these trades lost you money, and most importantly, why you took the trade in the first place. Was it an emotional decision? Were you thinking about the money when you took these trades? So these are some things you need to be thinking about and trying to identify when studying at least 50 of your past losing trades. Again, why were these trades low quality? Why did you take them? What was it about these trades that made them low quality setups? That's what you need to be identifying. So your main focus, your objective here is to identify the types of trades you're currently taking that are low quality, that keep losing you money and aren't profitable. That's your main focus for step 2. Once you know what trades and market conditions to avoid, because you've studied your past losing trades, write them down. Put it in writing, either in a notepad or again on an app like Notion. I use Notion for all of my journaling. And just write down the types of trades and the market conditions that lose you the most amount of money. It's fairly simple, but like I said in the beginning, it does require a little bit of effort. But all you're doing is studying your past losing trades, identifying what makes them low quality setups, and then writing it down. You want to be clear on the type of trades, market conditions, setups that just aren't making you money. What are the trades that you keep taking that keep losing? Analyze them, study them. What is it about them? What is it about these trades that keep losing you money? So here's an important lesson. When increasing your win rate, it's just as important to know what not to trade as it is to know what to trade. You can't reduce the amount of losses you take if you're unaware of the trades that are costing you money and keep losing. So the whole idea here of these exercises, these steps, is to get you to become aware of what is making you money, the trades that are making you money, and then to also become aware of the trades that are losing you money, the trades that you keep taking that are low quality and keep losing. Step 3, trading preparation. At this point, you have identified the process and set of rules behind your high quality trades from studying your past winners, and you have identified the trades, the market conditions that lose you money, again from studying your past losing trades. Trading preparation. This last step is designed to keep you on track and ensure you are able to become profitable by reducing your losses and increasing your win rate. Before you begin each trading day, you should be mentally preparing and warming up. I personally do it myself. How you warm up is by doing the following. Read through your written process for identifying your high quality trades. Remind yourself of what you need to see happen in the markets and on the charts in order to take an A+ setup, as well as reminding yourself of the types of trades and market conditions that lose you money. Become aware of what you should not be trading. So as part of your mental preparation, your warming up, remind yourself of the process, the rules, the technical analysis you need to see in order to take a high quality trade. And also remind yourself of the type of trades and market conditions that you also want to be avoiding so that you can reduce the amount of losses you are taking. So what's the main focus behind this preparation? The idea and main focus behind this trading preparation exercise is to remind yourself of what makes you money, as I've said, and what causes you to lose money. So how will preparing actually help you? This preparation exercise will keep you aligned with your process. It will help you to perform as well as you can and remind you of what trades you should be taking or avoiding. Again, it's very simple, but it's going to help you, which will reduce your losses and increase your win rate. So to conclude this video, here's a brief lesson summary for you. To reduce your losses and increase your win rate, you need to do the following. Identify the process and set of rules behind your high quality trades. Identify what trades and market conditions lose you money. And finally, mentally prepare before you begin trading by reminding yourself of these 2 things. Again, if you would like to work with me and get my help so that you can become profitable, get funded, and start scaling your trading income, do check out the link in the description. That's all for this video. I hope I've been able to help you, and I'll see you in the next one.